Peace and power, people. How y'all doing? Back at it again. On my way to the gig. Also, y'all might see a couple of my locks with no seashells on them. Whenever you see that, just know that's when Ray about to get his locks retwisted. Because usually my rubber bands break around the time that I gotta get, my hair retwisted. So when they break, I just take them off and then get my hair retwisted. And I put, my stuff in my hair, to keep my locks looking healthy and stuff like that. Then I put my seashells back on. So just had to throw that out there, just if you care. Probably don't, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But real quick, something that was on my mind. Something that I kind of noticed that maybe some of us black men may not actually know. And I'm trying to figure out like the best way to say it. So I'm just going ahead and say it. If you, and I'm talking to us black men, because I'm passionate about my people and especially black men. There's a lot of negativity around us and stigmas around us and things like that is portrayed in the media, and some people who are not a part of our community misunderstand us. Just for an example, I have few people that are like acquaintances or friends from way back, and I notice they talk to me in like different ways than they normally would any of their other friends. It's weird. Yo, hold on real quick. Y'all see this? It's that dead baby skunk. That's disgusting. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm random. But just that's just one example. But anyway, back to what I was saying. For us black men, we have to understand that if if we do not have economic power, we have no power. Like, and I'm unapologetic in some of this, in most of the things that I say. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. It does not matter, black man, how big your dick is. It does not matter, black man, how fly your car may look. It does not matter, black man, how well you dressed. It does not matter, black man, how good you look in your pictures on Instagram. It does not matter, black man, how many women you can get and sleep with. It does not matter, black man, how many shoes you have in your closet. It does not matter, black man, the fake facade that you try to give on social media. It does not matter, black man, how funny you are. What else? I can't think of any others, but those are the main ones that stick out to me. Oh, it doesn't matter, black man, how many bottles you post in your pictures. How your Hennessy, your Remy, your Ciroc. It does not matter, black man, how many blunts and how high you get on a daily basis. It doesn't matter. If you, black man, do not have any economic power, you have no power. Nobody wants to listen to you. Nobody wants to hear what you got to say. None of that until you have economic power. And I say all of that to bring it back to black men. You need to understand where the power lies. All right. We need to have a better understanding on where power lies. We need to have a better understanding that if we do not figure out how to own our own stuff, if we do not figure out how to sustain ourselves and our community, we will become irrelevant. Period. If you can't figure out, besides going to go work a job every day and not having some type of side hustle or your own business, because those are two different things. If you don't have your own side hustle, you don't have your own business, if you don't plan for your future, because the years go by quick. Ask anybody who's older than you. Years go by quick. If you do not figure out how to sustain yourself and your family in the future, you will become irrelevant. Your women will look to other races for that. And your children will have less respect for you because of it. Also, jobs won't be looking your direction because, again, you're irrelevant. And if you had your own side hustle, if you had your own business, you wouldn't be begging other races to give you one. It doesn't matter. Like, I feel like everything else is kind of irrelevant but when it comes to economics and just sustaining yourself and you having financial literacy and you just having a better understanding on future planning instead of always the right now, you will become irrelevant to the point where everything that you try to hold on to will leave you. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't matter about politics don't matter. Or let me take that back because people gonna get sensitive about that. Let me choose the right words. Politics matter to an extent, but if politics was all that mattered, things would have changed. We had a black president, remember? Things would have changed. They haven't. Not for black folks, they haven't. It actually got worse. But if politics was all that mattered, then things would have changed. It would have. That's why also I don't understand. Like, I even got into it with a couple of my family members about politics because of the election when Trump and Hillary was running. How I said it was a bit of a shit show and like black people shouldn't be voting for Hillary Clinton simply because she was junking and jiving, dabbing and doing all that other dumb shit, and black people were soaking it up. I choose her. Fuck out of here. She don't care about you neither. Let's be real. But I ain't finna go into all of that. Also, don't want people to feel some type of way, because I feel like also spirituality, religion do play their parts in everybody's lives. I believe in God myself. I also believe that Jesus was a black dude who had locks probably that looked like mine. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into all of that. But if that's all that mattered, things would have changed. You see what I'm saying? If that's all that mattered, things would have changed. But they haven't. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like as a collective, as black folks, we need to set all of that extra shit to the side. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about your political views. I don't give a fuck about your spirituality, your religion. If you your status, your quote unquote clout that you have, I don't care about none of that. If you are always the person that thinks black people first, then we could rock. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you put black people first, when you going through your thought process, when you're buying your groceries, when you're buying your medicines and remedies to take care of yourself, you thinking about the clothing that you put on your body, all of that. If you think black first, we could rock. Period. You understand what I'm saying? We need to practice the group economics that other races do for themselves all the time. And now, when I say black first, people, other races get touchy about that, because then when you say black first, they think, oh, you're just that, you just think about yourself, perpetuating the BS that you're trying to fight against. And no, that's not what I'm saying. Listen, when we say black first, that doesn't mean we're at the exclusion of any other races. You understand what I'm saying? Because in any system that's successful and that is prosperous, they end up having to go to other races for that for trade and things like that. You know what I'm saying? If you isolate yourself so much, you know what I'm saying? You there's no growth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the business stuff that are formed for black people, they end up having to go outside of their race in order to form those groups anyway. You understand what I'm saying? But I digress. When it comes to getting this power for ourselves, black men, we need to think more creatively. We can't just let other people just think and come up with ways that we can fix our own community. We're in the community. What better person to come up with solutions and ideas than our own people? You're living it every day. Every single day. You can't turn off your blackness, whether you want to or not. It's in everything that you do. Anyway, we need to, I'm getting heated. We need to think of ways so that we can stay in control of our economics and in that power. Otherwise, the predators, I'll say it like that, the predators that we already have out here will do it for us. You understand what I'm saying?